Hello and welcome to another App.io tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at how to bring all the power of Google Maps right into your very own App.io app. With this you can set directions, make Uber-like apps, you can set markers, chase your friends, track your enemies, whatever you're into. So without further ado, let's get started. Here we are on the login screen, and I'm just going to log in by clicking login right here. So I'm going to go up to the Apps tab here, and I'm going to make a new project by clicking right here on the Create New App button. And make sure that Ionic 4 is selected, and I can name this whatever I want. So I'm just going to name the demo Ionic 4 Google Maps, and press Create. Here we are on the Start screen of a new Ionic 4 project. And the first thing that we've got to do is provide a key for the Google Maps component. So I'm going to click right here on App Settings, and then at the bottom here you see the Components tab, and I'm going to pop the Browser API key right into this field right here. I've already copied my API key, and I'm going to be able to just paste that into the field. If you're not sure how to get your own Browser API key, just go ahead and check that link in the description below, and you'll see that we have step-by-step instructions down there, and they'll show you how to do it. It's not very hard. So the last bit of setup is just to click the Cordova plugins here and go down and make sure that geolocation is turned on. And now we can go over to Pages and click on Screen 1 and get started with our app. And this is where we'll actually start building our UI. I'm just going to go here to Toolbar Title, and I'm going to rename that. And we can rename that over on the right here. So you see it says Text right here, and Toolbar Title, and I'm just going to rename that Google Maps App. And I also need two components over here. I'm just going to drop in a button and Google Maps. In this demo, our button is just going to tell us our current location. So I'm going to change the text on the button over here and just write Get Current Position on the right. And you can see that popping up on our button there. So this button is going to find our geolocation coordinates, and it's going to show those on this map. And in order to do that, we'll just need longitude and latitude coordinates. So let's go over to Code on the left here, and I'm going to put two variables in here. The first is going to be latitude, and I'll press Add. And of course, that's going to be a number. And the other one will be longitude. I'm going to call that LNG, add it, and that's a number as well. And before we go on, I'm just going to save this real quick. Okay, I'm going to go to the Design tab, and then I'm going to click on the map here. And over here we can see the properties of the map. And for latitude, I'm just going to put in that variable, which is lat, the variable we just made. And longitude, I'm going to put in LNG. We're also going to set the marker here, and that variable is going to be filled by geolocation services. In order to do that, I'm going to click on this little twirl down right here and put in the longitude and latitude variables here. So starting with latitude. And to do that, we'll just type in lat for the latitude and LNG here for the longitude. That will also center the map and put this marker where we are on the map. So we're also going to tell this button what exactly it's going to do when we press it. And so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click the button. And down here you can see events, and this will tell the button what to do when it's pressed. And the easiest thing to do is just have it run a little TypeScript. So I'm going to select that down here, run TypeScript. And down here we have the ability to actually put that TypeScript in. So down in the description below you're going to find that TypeScript, but I've just copied and pasted it here. So what exactly does this do? So we can see down here that it uses the geolocation service in order to retrieve our current position. So it has two possible outputs here. The first one is if everything goes successfully. The second one is if things do not go successfully, if it doesn't properly retrieve our coordinates. So you can see up here, if it's successful, then it will retrieve the latitude and longitude position coordinates, and if it is not successful, it will just spit out some kind of error message. And I'm going to press save, and that's pretty much it. So our application is just about ready. I'm just going to save our application. So I'm just going to go up here to test to run the application. Just to be clear, this will load for a while, so don't be alarmed if it takes longer on yours. We've cut the video so that we can show you the result faster. Alright, and when we first run this, the default setting is going to be 0, so that's why we're out in the middle of nowhere here, and we'll be able to see where we are when we actually press the button. That's about it. You can see on this very simple demo that this will show the current location, and you can apply the same principles to use it in any way that you see fit. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.